I am super excited today because today we're getting a sneak preview of one of the homes that's going to be part of the tours of notable homes here in Westfield on Mother's Day. And I'm here with Kelly. Hi, Kelly.
Hello.
Tell us about your house. So we're on Hillside Avenue.
Correct.
And tell us about this incredible home that was built in what year?
It was built in 1924. We purchased the house in 2003. I grew up in Westfield. It was always one of my favorite houses growing up.
Did you grow up on the north side or south side?
South side, corner of Fairfield Circle and Carlton Road.
Okay.
So close into town.
So you like hung out here and you were like, I love this home?
Well, in high school, a friend of mine lived down the road.
Okay.
So when I would go to pick her up, I'd pass this house. And so this house and actually the one over to my left were two of my favorite
they were on
homes
your list.
In town.
Yeah. And so you purchased it, and then what did you love about this home when you first bought it? What was it that attracted you to the home?
I mean, multiple things. It's got it sits up high.
Yeah.
So from the rear, it becomes a hill. We front onto Hillside, but we back onto Highland.
Yes.
And so I loved that. I just loved that the home. It kind of redefines good bones. You know, I mean, the gable end walls of the main house there, and they're 18 inches thick solid brick.
So you have to actually come to the tour to see the inside of those walls. But go ahead. And
the garage is solid brick. You know, it's just a classically beautiful home built as honestly a party house in the Roaring 20s.
I love it. So traditional colonial home.
Mm-hmm.
And what have you kept? What have you changed? Like what parts of the house did you keep the original?
So we have our original Butler pantry. We have our original coat room. So basically the first floor of the main box of the house, that corner to this corner, is all original, unchanged. It's the original layout. And moldings, etc.
Hardwood floors, have you changed those, or those are?
No, those are original.
Those are original. Incredible. I cannot wait to see.
I mean, we got them stained. I had
of course.
Diamond pattern put in, but yeah.
Ooh,
but that's
diamond pattern.
That's all original. Yeah.
So how do you think this house was used in the 20s that it's not used right now? Like in the 20s, it was a party house.
Well, when we bought the house, there was a button in my Butler pantry. And I kept pressing it, but the butler never came.
Oh, no. So the house didn't come with a butler.
It didn't.
Unfortunately.
But they had a butler in the day. They had servants.
Yeah.
And the kitchen was 1 story.
Okay.
8-foot high ceiling. And the servants came from the kitchen via the Butler pantry into the dining room and served the owner's dinner. And then there's a back stairway. It meets up with my main stairway at the landing. But that's how they would access the third floor where they lived. So I know it was built by a famous architectural firm out of Manhattan.
Okay.
This was, and not the one to the left, but the one after that, which is also a brick house. That one was.
Okay.
And she has her original blueprints.
Amazing.
So the original house on this side of the road was the one next door here to the left, built in 1900. And all of these other properties were divided off of it.
Okay.
First and foremost, what was the Zachariades house, that was built the year the Titanic sank, which I think is 1914.
Oh, incredible.
So the Pearsalls, who were a real estate developer in the day, they hired the Manhattan architectural firm and had this house built and had the Dugan's house built.
Amazing.
So
what's your favorite part of the house right now?
I don't know. I mean, the place we spend the most time is our family room and our kitchen.
Okay.
You know,
as most families.
I think my favorite place to sit is the sunroom, which I now use as my office.
Okay.
You know,
and that room is incredible. I got a little sneak peek, and I can't wait for you guys to see it as well. The tour is celebrating 250 years of America's history, and it's only featuring these beautiful historical homes this year, which is very different than usually.
Right.
It's going to be really exciting. And then the tree.
The tree. So
has been here.
Hillside Avenue had, before Sandy, because Sandy, there were 9 spruce trees on this side of the road that all went into the street because the wind comes up the hill and took them. but they were all bald, BALLED, Christmas trees.
Okay.
Including this one,
okay.
which was much, much smaller when we bought the house.
Yes.
But
she survived.
Who knows, when it outgrows its space, may become a rock center tree.
It is incredible.
My husband knows some people over there. So,
I love it. Well, what do you think is the height of it right now?
Oh, I don't know.
It's incredible.
What do you think? April of 2023, I purchased House Beautiful, and there was something on the cover that was the old ship captain's house out of Marblehead, and the room looked like my family room, and so that was the inspiration for. I wound up hiring 2 muralists to paint what is there, which is an Italian landscape. It is incredible. So, and I know that you did a lot of work inside the house. Who was your designer? So I designed it. To the left of the main house is a 2-story addition. There was a 1-story kitchen there. Okay. And I designed that addition. There's walkout basement space. So are you an architect? Are you a designer? No, interior designer, but and then the kitchen, all the rooms, all the colors, all the trimmings, that's all you as well? Yes. So you did that? Yes. So and what kind of what's your style, would you say? Like what kind of style do you design? Eclectic. Eclectic, okay. So when I was designing the addition, it was important to me to be true to the original house. I didn't want you to walk into the addition and know it was an addition. Okay. So to me it was about how it felt. So I used 2x12s to make the walls thicker, in parts, or 2x8s for exterior studding. And so it's not modern inside. You're not going to come in and be like, oh my God, it's so modern. It's eclectic. It's still traditional. Right. I have some modern pieces of furniture, but what I really love is space planning and like a puzzle, taking existing interior space and redesigning it. I love that. But I drew everything in the house. All our cabinets are made by cabinet makers. I drew all of them, the kitchen cabinets, everything. Water. So we have the old original radiators, which is wonderful, warm form of heat. I know. Like hugs you. It warms up the house in minutes. You turn it on and in minutes. So the garage, it looks beautiful. Would be one of the first original built as a garage. So not a barn. Yep. But a garage to house automobiles when people first started driving and owning cars, people who could afford it. We are super excited to take this tour. We are super excited to have you join us. If you want tickets, you have to go to Barron's. They're selling tickets, or you could purchase them online. We'll link it below. And we hope to see you guys there on Saturday, May 9th. When it comes to buying or selling, you deserve local agents who know this town inside and out, because this isn't just a market for us, it's home.